Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my August favorites. August was definitely an incredible month for me. I got to test out a lot of products. I purchased a lot of products. I was in the Dominican Republic to do a wedding, so I was really like racking up on products and testing different things out prior to going. So let's jump right in because I have a ton of products to show you. So the first product is this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in medium. I do also have the light shade, which I use to set my under eye. Because August was so humid, sometimes Studio Fix powder to set my face, it was just a little bit too strong, a little too heavy. So I started using this again, and I have a pretty good dent in the middle of this. Some days I was super duper dry and other days I was really hydrated, so my skin was fluctuating a lot, and I just depended on this one because it's flawless. It gives you an airbrush kind of look. I do wish they had more colors like light medium or maybe just something in between the light and the medium shade, but it's barely noticeable on the skin, so I like that it doesn't give me a lot of coverage. It's just there to set the face, and it gives you a really airbrush soft look and a soft focus finish. I was using this for a while, but then I stopped and now I'm back on it. So love this, and I just wanted to give it a shout out. If you're looking for a great powder to set your whole face and you don't want to do a cakey or a heavy powder, definitely try this one out. Since we're talking about face products, definitely have to shout out the Hourglass Vanish foundation. I'm wearing this right now. I'm in the shade Sand. It's a stick foundation. I have a whole review on it, swatching it, talking about it, applying it. I love this stuff. It just looks so flawless. The best way to apply this for me is right after exfoliating or the day after exfoliating. So I love this when I'm having like a good skin day. I noticed that if I haven't been doing my skin prep and just haven't been exfoliating or toning or cleansing or any of that, this can look a little dry or patchy or a little bit cakey. But if I do exfoliate, I love this. It just gives me a flawless finish. It looks like skin. It lasts a pretty good time. It's a good day-to-day foundation. I've just been abusing this so much since I got it, so I definitely had to give it another shout out. And my favorite exfoliator for August was the Mercier Flawless Skin Face Polish. So this says it's a creamy scrub with purifying microbeads, cleanses and exfoliates, removing dead skin cells to leave skin smooth and even toned. And I totally agree with that. My favorite part about this is that it's not abrasive. It doesn't like remove too much. It doesn't like burn my skin or leave my skin red. It's the perfect amount of exfoliation. So I really like this. So if you haven't tried it, definitely check it out. I am going to be doing a skincare routine video, but I just wanted to mention this because I just talked about the Hourglass foundation and exfoliating, so why not mention the exfoliator that I use. So Mercier Flawless Skin Face Polish. The Tarte Shape Tape was definitely my ride or die for August. Like, this was my favorite. It's been my favorite since I got my hands on it. I'm just so obsessed with this. This is my favorite concealer of all time. So again, this is a Tarte Shape Tape concealer in light medium. I have it on right now. It doesn't crease on me, but I still set it. But it never looks cakey. It's hydrating, but it's also full coverage, which is really hard to find. It just has like a nice, like creamy, not moussey, but like creamy texture to it. With one pump, you can do both sides of your under eye and also conceal anywhere else with the excess. I really like this. A little bit goes a long way. I just love the texture, and I think Tarte nailed it with this one. So definitely gonna have to pick up a backup of this one soon. You can get this at Ulta. Sephora needs to get on it and start carrying this. If you haven't tried this, definitely try it out, especially if you have dry under eyes. This is gonna be your best friend. I feel like all of my favorites are kind of going hand in hand. So this is what I've been using under my eyes before concealer. So this is the Pure Cosmetics Hydra-Gel Lift. So I've had this product for a while, but I didn't start using it until now. I don't know why, but maybe it was just the packaging. So it's this little chubby stick. It looks like a lip balm or something, but it's actually like an under eye hydrating gel that actually is supposed to like lift the skin. I just really like how cooling this is. You can feel the hydration as soon as you put it on, and you can just feel like a cooling sensation under the eyes. So if you wake up super early for work or school, get this. It's just so awesome to feel that cooling sensation, especially early in the morning. It's going to deep pulse, and it's going to really hydrate and prep the under eye. You can use this without using makeup, but it's perfect paired with a concealer because it's going to just prep it. And let's say you didn't use your under eye cream the night before, you can use this, and it's a little like quick fix, but you definitely shouldn't skip your eye cream. But if you did, this is really awesome. I still use eye cream, but I really like this because it's just really cooling, and I like that because I always have puffiness under my eyes. I don't suffer from dark circles, but I do suffer from eye puffiness, like under eye puffiness. So this has been amazing. I'm so mad that I didn't try it earlier. So this is again the Hydra-Gel Lift by Pure Cosmetics. I've been doing my eyebrows a little bit differently lately. I don't know if you guys can notice, but it's just a really quick way to do my brows, and I feel like that's why I love that routine. So basically I use the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony just on the outer edges with the Zoeva Wing Liner brush per usual. And then I use this Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Now I switch off between this one and the Brow Definer or the Brow Wiz, but lately I've just been picking this one up a lot. So I have this in the shade number 4. This has that angled pointed tip, but it's thinner than the Brow Definer. And I just love how pigmented and creamy this is. At first it kind of strayed me away because it was just depositing too much product, but now I kind of just stroke the product into the brow hairs. So I don't actually use this to define my brow. I use the Dip Brow and then this inside of the brow to kind of just give it more definition, more color, and to make my brows bolder. So love this. And I don't know, at first I was kind of just like, no, I'm not gonna love anything as much as I love the Anastasia, but I really have fallen in love with this. So Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. It's one of my favorites from the whole brow collection that they came out with. This and the Ka-Brow. Awesome stuff. So this is another Charlotte Tilbury product. This was my favorite blush for August. This is the Chic to Chic Swish and Pop blusher in First Love. So this is the blush that I have on right now, and I know what you're thinking. Yes, this does look like a giant nipple, but the color is just so gorgeous. I feel like Charlotte Tilbury got this right. So typically when I do my blush, I like to mix 2 blushes. I feel like you get the most natural look, because when you naturally flush, it's not just pink and it's not just coral, it's like an in-between, and these blushes have 2 colors. So I just swirl my brush, pick up both colors and apply, and the formula on this is just so foolproof. You'll never get that super stark, like, oh my god, clown-like blush, which I'm very guilty of having that kind of blush. So I feel like I should always use this one because it's really gentle on me and it doesn't look overbearing, and I am very guilty of applying way too much blush. I'm really obsessed with blush, but this one has been my favorite. Again, this one is in First Love. I definitely want to pick up some other shades. I'm addicted. It's the only blush I want to use, and I know I'm not going to look crazy when I go outside in natural lighting, because that's very important. Next up, let's talk highlights. The first one I want to mention is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in their newest shade, which is Coco Bling. So this is their newest shade, and this is perfect for anyone who feels like whenever they put on a highlight, it's just too much color in it. So like if you wear Champagne Pop and it's just too peach for you, or you wear Opal and it's too dark for you, this is the perfect one. So since I'm not really tan anymore, this is the one that I've been using, because sometimes Conceited, which is my all-time favorite Artist Couture highlight powder, can look a little bit dark on me depending on how fair I get. So this is like the perfect one to mix in or to lighten any highlights. It's like in between pearl and silver. It's really gorgeous. I have it on right now, and I love this also like on the collarbone. It's just really pretty, and I love Mac Daddy Angel Merino for coming out with a huge selection of colors. Any skin tone can get an Artist Couture powder because there's so many different shades, from out there colors like bluish kind of greenish shades to classic pearly golden colors. So love these. You can use the code Rosita for a discount. I'm really excited to be an affiliate because I've loved Mac Daddy from the start. I remember going to IMATS and just like fangirling and just like dying to get my hands on these Diamond Glow powders. Conceited is my all-time favorite shade. I'm gonna probably swatch all of the colors on Snapchat, so make sure to follow me on Snapchat. It's just Beauty by Rosita. So just wanted to give a huge shout out to this. It's their newest shade and I'm obsessed with it. So the next highlight that I want to mention is also a new product. This is ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian, and this is actually very similar to the Artist Couture. It's that like silvery, pearlescent, very stark white kind of highlight. This is like the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops, but just a lot easier to use, because the Custom Enhancer Drops are kind of hard for me to use. I don't know what it is. I know everyone loves them, but this is it just kind of like in a cream or like a powder kind of cream formula. I just really love this shade. I mean, obviously it speaks for itself. It's very bright. It's that out there kind of highlight. But if you prefer something that's not so out there, you can definitely use a fan brush with this, and then what you do is you take your beauty blender that's damp and you just kind of press it in. And I actually used a little bit of this on top of the Coco Bling today, and I just love how like silky it looks. It doesn't look like it's patchy, and it doesn't emphasize my pores or my texture, and I've been having a lot of texture in that area, so love this one. I like using this with my finger or with a brush and then just blending it in with a beauty blender, and it's just really pretty and very like blingy and out there. But if you blend it out, it just gives you that like dewy look. I think this is gorgeous, and it's really inexpensive, so definitely check this one out. It's one of my favorite shades from all of the highlights that ColourPop has created. Next up, I want to talk about two tools that I use for my eyelashes that I've been really loving. So this is the Tarteist eyelash applicator. So it's basically just like the MAC one, except it's gold. So I love that it's gold. I mean, this is just like a really simple, fast favorite, but I just wanted to give it a shout out because this just looks so much prettier than the black MAC one. And I love the shape of these kind of applicators because it makes it really easy to apply lashes. If you're having a hard time with lashes, try an applicator like this because it has like the perfect bend. So when you grab your lash, you just place it, and it's really easy. It's so much easier than using tweezers, I pinky promise. The bend and the shape on this one is perfect, and the fact that it's gold is just like duh. The fact that it's gold is just like a bonus. And then this is a Suratt eyelash curler. So I purchased this because of Desi Perkins, and a lot of you guys are recommending this to me. I freaking love this eyelash curler. It was $30. So I have the expensive eyelash colors like Shuamera. I have a bunch of eyelash colors, Tarte. Like, I've purchased a lot of eyelash colors, but it's funny because I don't actually use eyelash colors on myself. I use them on my clients that have really straight lashes. The fact that it's really wide makes it the best eyelash curler ever in the world. It's scary for me to curl my own lashes, but when you're doing someone else's, it's 10 times scarier. So for me, I've never curled people's lashes. I usually pass them the curler and then they curl their own lashes. But the problem with that is that they get to get a sneak peek of their makeup, and I don't like doing that. So now I feel comfortable curling their lashes, and I love this to actually curl your fake lashes and the real lashes together. So after the lashes are on, you can just kind of press, and it just becomes really seamless. And I just love how wide this is because it makes it really versatile, because some people have really large almond eyes and traditional eyelash curlers are going to pinch them, or it's only going to grab a certain portion of the lash. So this is a definite must have. I really like this. It was so worth the investment. So again, I got this at Sephora, and it's the Suratt eyelash curler. So I want to go through some brushes really quickly. The first ones are from Dose of Colors. This is the blending brush, and this has become my favorite just like first initial brush to use. It's just really awesome, very fluffy. These are vegan. And also the pencil brush. The pencil brush is really awesome for underneath the eye or for creating a cut crease or any definition in the crease. So I really love these Dose of Colors brushes. I'm so mad that it took me so long to buy these. Really obsessed. If you're looking for a good quality vegan brush, Dose of Colors, and they're just awesome. Even if you're not looking for a vegan brush, they're just really great brushes. Next up are two MAC brushes, and also really mad that it took me this long to buy these. This is the MAC 239 and the MAC 228. So they're both like flat brushes. The 228 is a lot smaller, and I like using the 228 in the inner corner. Sometimes when I use a brush for my inner corner, it's just too big and I get too much product and it just looks really messy. And this one allows me to have a lot of control. It's really precise. You can also use this underneath the eye, on the eye, but I really like it in the inner corner or for the brow bone because it's a nice detailer brush and it's really precise, but it's also dense but soft. I really love this, and I prefer that over everything for my inner corner highlight. And then the MAC 239 is this like goat hair bristle brush, and I love this for packing on color. This is like awesome stuff for packing on the lid. It's amazing. I don't know what I was doing without this. Again, it's the MAC 239. And then the next two are from Morphe. So this is the Morphe Rose Gold R39. I love this one because it's a great dupe for the MAC 217. I like this because you can get into the crease but also blend that color at the same time. So it's precise enough to fit in there, but it also will blend the product while it's applying it. So I love this. And again, this is the Morphe R39. And then this one is the Morphe E46. This is the older packaging, but I love this one to just pack on banana powder or any brightening powder, especially pressed, right next to my nose or to bake on my nose, because it's really precise, it's angled, it's dense, and I can really get in here and just like pack on product. If you are struggling with like contouring your nose or just like getting color right in the inner corners, try something like this. It's dense and it's angled, so it's gonna get right in here, and then you could just press. You could also clean up your contour with this kind of brush. This is like one of my most used Morphe brushes. I have about 4 of these, and it's definitely underrated. Again, it's the Morphe E46. Now let's talk about lip colors. The first favorite that I want to mention is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. So this one that I have on right now is called Stepping Out. I also really love the color Chill Zone. It's like a gray taupey color. Every time I wear this, everyone goes buck wild. It's really, really unique. And then the color that I had on in yesterday's video, which is called Bawse. So this is Stepping Out, this is Chill Zone, and then this is Bawse. The color that I have on right now, which is Stepping Out, is a really nice nude that's not too light and it's not too dark. I love, love, love the formula on this. And my favorite part about this is the applicator. So I typically don't use a lip liner with these because I feel like it just lines your lip for you. It's like a pointed doe foot applicator that's sturdy but still flexible. They killed the applicator on this and the formula. I'm just obsessed with these. If you haven't tried them, try them. They make dark colors really fun and wearable and just comfortable, and I really like that because red lipsticks, I'm very, very insecure when I wear them because I'm like constantly checking the mirror like every 5 seconds. People probably think I'm crazy, but I don't want to have lipstick on my teeth. I don't want to have bleeding red lips. I don't want to have crumbly dry lips, and I don't have that with this. Like, I'll check and I'm like, still perfect. These are really opaque, so you don't need more than 1 layer with these, so I wouldn't recommend doing 2 layers because then you're gonna get dry lips. But I just love these colors. I mean, they're really unique. So again, Stepping Out, Chill Zone, and Bawse. Love all 3 of these. These are my most used out of all of these shades, and I just want to give a huge shout out to them because they've been my favorite. I've also been enjoying this BareMinerals liquid lipstick in the shade Om. So it's just OM, and this is like my perfect nude. This formula doesn't last that long on the lips, but it lasts long enough, and I just really like how comfortable this one is as well. It's very lightweight. It doesn't dry out my lips, and it's just like an easy color. I really like this. I also like this shade, which is called Hemp. It's just a lot more peachy pink and it's lighter. If I want to do a little bit of an ombre, I'll use this one just in the middle. So this one's Hemp and then this one is Om, but my most used is this one, which is Om or Om. I also have this shade, which is Icon. So this one is Icon, and it's really similar to Stepping Out. It's just a little bit more mauve-y. They're actually really, really similar. They definitely could be dupes for each other, but I love both formulas. They're really easy to wear, and I've just been really enjoying these matte liquid lipsticks that aren't drying. I also have been abusing the BareMinerals glosses. So I have the shade Totally, which is a nice nudie, basic nude color. Like, this is my most used out of all of them. I have Forbidden, which is a really pretty pink color. So if a client wants something a little bit more pinky, I'll add this one. So if I apply something on the client and they want something darker and glossy, I'll go with this one. This one is Tantalize. So I also really like these glosses. I want to get like the whole collection because they're so good, and they have all types of nudes from really light to really dark, and I know it's really hard for people to find their perfect nude. So check out BareMinerals. Their lipsticks, their liquid lipsticks, and their glosses, and this is not sponsored. I've purchased all of these on my own. I bought these at Sephora, just saying. Next up are these Skindinavia makeup sprays. I have the Oil Control Primer Spray and the Finishing Spray, the Bridal version. So this has been one of the only setting sprays that I've used on my clients and on myself. So it's the Bridal Mist, which is supposed to like mattify and keep the makeup looking flawless and photo ready, and I love this. So it's supposed to last up to 16 hours. You just shake it up and you spray all over. I love the mist on these. So this one you use before your makeup. It's gonna control oil. Get this primer spray like now. This is again the oil control one, and then the bridal spray. You don't have to be a bride to use this. I use this on everyone, including myself, but I just love this. This is oil free and paraben free, so it's not gonna break you out, and it's just one of my favorite all-time setting sprays. Like, it's bomb. I don't know what I was doing without these. And then since I was in DR and I was doing makeup in a really, really hot climate, I put these to the test. So this is the Alcone Stop the Sweat. So this is like water, witch hazel, and aluminum chlorohydrates. So this says it's only for professional use. I purchased this on camerareadycosmetics.com, and basically it's like this liquid, just looks like witch hazel or just like water. I apply a little bit on a cotton round or a napkin, and I apply this to the bride on the mustache area and on the forehead where she would get sweaty, and me and her were just so shocked. Like, I had used this on myself to test it out beforehand, but she was so shocked that the sweat did not break through the makeup. Like, it was just not coming through. She felt sweaty and hot, but her makeup was intact. I would not suggest this for everyday use. This is just for like special events or concerts or something like that. If you're gonna be out in extreme heat, then I would use this. But just be really careful with this. I haven't used it too much, but when I did use it, it performed miracles. It was just insane. Let me know if you've used this, but it was just insane. And then to go along with that, I was also using the Ben Nye Final Seal Matte Makeup Sealer. This has a really minty sensation. It almost like burns if you open your eyes. So if you're gonna use this, make sure your eyes are closed or your client's eyes are closed, and you're supposed to hold it pretty far away from your face. But this just kept their makeup really matte and intact and just like bulletproof. Like as soon as you put this on, it basically makes your makeup waterproof and just everything proof. So loved both of these in DR. These were just like products that I had to have with me. I pretty much only use this in DR, and I use this on all of the girls that I did, and everyone was just like, give me more of that final seal. Like everyone was obsessed with this because they knew that it worked. You could just feel it working and like locking and loading the makeup. So again, I wouldn't recommend this for everyday use, but if you live in an extremely hot climate or you're going to a concert or a wedding or some outdoor thing, try this out. It's really, really good. For skincare, I loved these Farmacy Hydrating Coconut Gel Masks. So this comes with 3 masks, a firming, a brightening, and an anti-wrinkle. So I used the brightening on myself in my vlog, and my skin was so glowy. Like I didn't even want to wear makeup because I didn't want to put anything on top of that glow. Like it was intensely brightening and moisturizing. And I used the anti-wrinkle one, which has vitamin A, on the bride right before doing her makeup, and her skin was really hydrated and plump, and it just was an amazing prep for makeup. So I love these. I love Farmacy because of what they stand for: naturally derived ingredients, free of parabens, free of formaldehyde, free of artificial coloring, and not tested on animals. So love this, and you should definitely check it out if you're looking for a good sheet mask. This is the first sheet mask that I actually saw results, and results that actually lasted. So shout out to Farmacy for these coconut gel masks. Another skin product that I've been abusing, and I honestly can't see myself without, is this Marula by John Paul Selects Pure Marula Facial Oil. I got this on Beautylish and I'm obsessed with it. So I'm gonna have a skincare video, so I don't want to talk about it too much, but you guys always ask me what oils I use. I'm oil obsessed, oil crazy. This is the oil that I use at night. It's really replenishing. I also use another one, but I'm gonna do a whole video just talking about my oils. I have a pretty good collection of facial oils now. This is one of my favorites. I've been using it a lot. Whenever I have a breakout, whenever I have any texture, I like drench myself in this, and in the morning my skin is just flawless, and it's just crazy. I don't know what is inside of this, but it's really, really bomb. So Marula oil, you can get it at Sephora or on Beautylish. And I've also been obsessed with oil for my body. So this is the L'Occitane Supple Skin Oil, and then the Caudalie Divine Oil. I've been using these two instead of lotion, and I'm obsessed with them. I definitely like the scent on the Caudalie one more. The L'Occitane one has like an almond scent, which I'm not crazy about, but they're both really hydrating, and they're a lot easier to use than using body lotion. So love these. You can also use them in conjunction with your body lotion, but when I'm feeling lazy, I just use these, and it's a lot easier because you just basically spray these on, rub it in, and you're good to go. So just wanted to give a shout out to these oils. Let me know what other oils you're obsessed with. I know a lot of people use like natural oils on their body, like jojoba oil or almond oil or stuff like that, but I don't know, I just kind of prefer buying these kind of oils. I don't know, just saying. I'm gonna do another hygiene routine because I have a ton of body products to show you, but for my hair, I went back to using the Lush Big Sea Salt Shampoo, and this stuff gives me incredible shine and volume. It looks really strange. You're like, this is supposed to be my shampoo. You use like a handful and you just kind of rub it in, and it just melts into your hair. I love the scent on this. It's really, really unique, and when I was feeling really, really sick, using this in the shower just like cleared my senses because it has citrus in it. This gives you so much shine and volume, and it detoxifies your scalp, really cleans the scalp. It's clarifying without drying. I'm just obsessed with shiny hair, so this is what does it for me. So love this. And to pair with that, I've been using the Silicone Mix Bamboo Nutritive Hair Treatment. I actually got this in DR, and I feel like the ones from DR are a lot better. So I should have definitely picked up like 3 of these. This was really inexpensive over there. This is for brittle and dull hair. And the smell on this is... this smells so good. Oh my gosh. This is probably my best smelling hair product ever. I'm obsessed with how this smells. It smells like perfume, and the results are insane. When I used this when I was over there, my hair was like silk. It was just so silky soft and like just really manageable. I do have a keratin treatment in my hair. When I went to Mexico, my keratin kind of faded off, so I've been really into like deep conditioning my hair to kind of fight the frizz. And this is magical. It's miracles in a bottle. You guys all told me to go out and buy bamboo, so when I went to DR I was like searching for it, and it's heaven in a bottle. Definitely try this out. It's perfect for any dry or dull hair or any frizzy hair or chemically treated hair. It's really, really good, and it smells bomb. How many times can you say bomb? Ma! I promise this is the last product. This is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This is from the brand Sol de Janeiro. I love this. Okay, so this smells like summer. This smells like cocoa and almonds and everything summer in a bottle. I love this on my arms. I know this is meant for your bum, like it's supposed to like tighten and like lift your booty, but I use this on my hands and on my arm just because I'm addicted to the scent. I haven't used it long enough to see like any firming or anything like that. I'm definitely gonna purchase the larger size of this because the scent alone on this makes me so happy and it makes me just feel good. So Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, it's good stuff. You can use it on your bum. This says it's infused with the all-powerful guarana extract. I'm gonna start using it on my thighs and on my booty, and I'll let you know if anything happens, but this is supposed to help tighten and smooth like no other, and it says it's a fast absorbing body cream, so you can use it anywhere on your body, but definitely been loving the scent on this. It's very addicting. So yeah, Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. Okay, so now for my favorite part, let's get into the music favorites.
What else can we do when we're feeling low? You shouldn't be drowning on your own. If you feel you're sinking, I will still be patient with you. And I won't go low. I won't let go. Don't you know we're drifting off, and now I'm missing your love. Away, and she's still in LA. I won't lie to you. I know I can treat you better than he can. Promise I'll never let you down. I can treat you better than he can. A girl like you deserves a gentleman. Tell me, why are we wasting time on all your wasted crime when you should be with me instead? I know I can treat you better than he can, better than he can. A gangster to love me better, to always forgive me, ride or die with me. I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I got secrets and nobody knows. Nobody knows. Ride or die with me. It's just freakness is on the loose. Everything I do it with a passion. If I gotta be a bitch, I'ma be a bad one. A real woman by the pay. I kill him with compassion. And baby, if they ask, tell them. Crazy. I go, crazy, I'm crazy. I think I had too much Hennessy. This Hennessy getting to me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little smack, I'm a little dressed. Yeah, they hate, but they broke though. Hot, they had no shit. Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm local. Hey, yo, sweetie, where the hoes, bro? Hey, yo, keys, where the hoes? Got liquor by the boatload. Rich bitch, not a cheap hoe. I hate shit, I peep though. You just keep on running on your hungry shit. Headed to the left of me. But that shit cheating while she texting me. Every time I'm out, why she stressing me? You call her Stephanie, I call her Heffany.
So that concludes my August favorites. I know it was a long one and I'm sorry for the overload of products, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.